And now we head to southwestern China, where a local football championship that went over the hearts of the entire country ended last weekend. As the Cun Chao took over Chinese social media, hundreds of thousands of tourists began traveling to the small town on weekends to watch matches with teams made up of local workers. Brazilian TVT correspondent in China, Mauro Ramos, attended the final game and will tell us more about it. Let's see.
The passion for football in China continues to grow. This year, in addition to the fever generated by the arrival of Argentinian idol Lionel Messi for the friendly game against Australia and the participation of the national team in the Women's World Cup, a phenomenon piqued the interest of Chinese people throughout the country. A tournament in a small county called Runjiang in Guizhou province in southwestern China. The championship is called Cun Chao and can be translated as the Village Super League. The final took place last weekend. 20 teams from various places and with players from different ethnic groups participated in it. The players are all workers from the region, peasants, students, drivers and local business people aged between 15 and 50 years.
As a peasant, I have to go to the field in the morning. Nowadays, it is not as backward as it used to be, so we can use modern tools. Every morning I go to the field to see if there are any problems with the crops. I go early in the morning and come back at noon. I take a 2 hours break at noon and then go back to the field to see my crops.
This was the first time that Cun Chao took on national proportions. The small county of Runjiang, with a population of 385,000, received around 1 million tourists after the games trended on Chinese social media. On Saturday, July 29, more than 150,000 people traveled to Runjiang to watch the final.
Cun Chao, the Super Village League, is first and foremost a showcase for our collective confidence and Runjiang's culinary delights. It also serves as a way to bond through football culture, showcasing our local cuisine and the intangible cultural heritage of our ethnic minorities. Fundamentally, it has greatly contributed to Runjiang's economic growth and ultimately significantly increased the cohesion of our community.
Wu Jiazhe is a peasant from Zhongcheng, the village that came runner-up. Throughout the Cun Chao, she sold juices and fruit that she grew herself on her land.
Today is Cun Chao's final. At first, we really didn't imagine that Cun Chao would become so popular. We really welcome friends from different places to come to our Cun Chao. They have helped us a lot in business, bringing great benefits to Runjiang in Guizhou. We're excited and happy to meet all of you, our friends from the outside. And, well, I really don't know what to say. I'm very excited right now.
In the first month of the championship, tourism in Runjiang generated more than 1.2 billion yuan, about $167 million. The neighbors organized the entire event. The teams, the calendar of the games, the rules and the prizes, which were animals raised by the peasants of the region themselves. The winning team, Zhejiang, won a bull. The runners-up, Zhongcheng, won goats. Those from Chamba came third and won the prize of pigs. And those in fourth place, Xinjiang, got geese. The judges, the linespeople and the best players also took home chickens. The initiative is part of a larger project that is rural revitalization. As part of this policy, the central government set a goal of creating more than 100 rural sports events by 2035. Rural revitalization in China is the country's strategy to consolidate the achievements of poverty reduction and the elimination of extreme poverty in recent years. It is also part of the Chinese modernization project.
Cun Chao has indeed stimulated our local economy. For example, many local villagers would usually go outside their hometowns for work. But thanks to this platform and these activities, many people can come back to work in their hometowns. As a result, the local economies get boosted, and many people are also happy that they don't have to leave their hometown to find work.
Runjiang was one of the last 9 counties in China to be removed from the country's poverty list in 2020. One of the guiding elements of the campaign that lifted 100 million people out of poverty in 8 years was how to ensure people stay out of poverty. The promotion of sports and rural tourism is one of the responses that China has been implementing.
The local football association, as well as the Dong and Miao Ethnic Studies Associations, organize the games. The government provides funds for the necessary infrastructure, while we are responsible for organizing the games. Regarding financing, we reject all forms of commercialization, sponsorship, and profit.
As during all the weekends in which it was played, the final of the Cun Chao featured cultural activities representing the ethnic diversity of the region. One of these presentations included 600 women of different communities singing on the football pitch. More than 83% of Ronjiang's population belongs to 15 ethnic groups, such as the Miao and Dong. The final match was practically settled. Zhongcheng was winning 2-1 when a few minutes before the end of the match, Zhejiang team scored the draw goal. The match went directly to penalties and finally the residents of Zhejiang took home the winning title.
It has been a long and difficult day, but we managed to win the championship. I am proud, happy and delighted from being a peasant to winning the Cun Chao championship. I am extremely happy.
From TVT in China for teleSUR, Mauro Ramos.
We have come to